Hello, beautiful soul family. Rebecca here, your vibe mentor. And this continues to be the place for conscious, purpose driven entrepreneurs who are looking to remove the blocks that hold them back from their purpose so they can manifest abundance through it. I wanted to talk to you today about being a conscious, purpose driven entrepreneur. And what does that mean? And what is stopping you? Do you place a high value on achieving your highest potential? Or do you spend a lot of time sitting on the couch, surfing social media, searching for YouTube videos on manifestation so that you can avoid going through the process of building your purpose and hoping that it just manifests? Do you consume all of these different videos or sources of information on spiritual wisdom and knowledge? Are you full up to the brim with all of this awareness, but don't spend an equal amount of time being of service, giving what you have to offer, or building your purpose? This is a very common habit that we conscious, purpose driven entrepreneurs who have not healed our trauma tend to fall into. Another common behavior would be surfing social media or surfing Facebook and reposting everyone else's wise comments and statements and memes, but not actually spending the time to build your own brand, especially when you know that that would require your putting yourself out there, risking rejection. This is, of course, a very common issue with those of us who have experienced challenging upbringings, because the part of our brain that's in charge of keeping us safe has decided that it is not safe for you to do those things, which means you will not be able to force yourself through willpower or the bootstrap method, because the limbic brain, the emotional part of the brain, the subconscious brain wins every single time. No matter how much you know you need to do the things you need to do to build your business, we can know this in our prefrontal cortex, in our intelligent brain, but we do not embody the belief that that is what we want to do because our subconscious brain believes it is not safe. Now, maybe you meditate and ask for guidance and you say, how do I get unstuck? Show me what I need to do to build my purpose. And likely you receive the answers like, you have everything you need already inside of you, or just rest. It will come. And you never really receive guidance that fully pulls you out of the stuckness. Or maybe you do, but you distract yourself from it. We avoid taking the action that the subconscious brain believes is not safe, right? Maybe you prioritize comfort-focused distractions like social media, having a glass of wine, having a smoke, something to numb and avoid those inner yearnings, those knowings. There's got to be something more to life. There can't be all there is. Maybe you keep buying new courses and programs, and either you don't finish them or you finish them and you don't actually use them. You don't put yourself out there. Ask for what you need. Be visible, because visibility is vulnerable and therefore deemed dangerous by the subconscious brain, who has not healed the belief that the world is not safe or the people are not safe. So then that's kind of where we might be at, right? Let's talk about, where do we want to go? Have you ever taken the time to feel into your highest timeline? Feel into the highest version of yourself? And if you did, you likely felt the shift. How would you describe that sensation? I know for me, it feels like heaven. It feels invigorating, powerful, amplified, unstoppable. And I, at the same time, somehow can also feel at ease, in flow, and truly alive. The shift happens when we are aligned to our original design, as if we have stepped onto our highest timeline. And because all time is now, that's why we can tap into it. Our dreams are no longer a desire in that place. They are inevitable, if not already done. all of our fears and our blocks disintegrate, and your potential is online. Maybe you finally realize what it means when they say, all you need is within you. You can finally learn to start to hold this state when you tap into it. And when you can hold the state, then you become unrecognizable. You are no longer the person you used to be. Sometimes that can feel like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Sometimes it can feel like a little sprout sprouting out of the ground. But either way, you are remembering who you used to be before the world changed you. You are reborn, and there is nothing that can hold you back. You've already overcome everything that you've experienced in your past. There's nothing that can take you down now. Right? This is what it feels like after we remove our blocks through trauma spotting with source tapping. My clients hire me to help them unlock their highest potential. And usually it's the conscious, purpose-driven entrepreneurs that benefit most from what I do. Why, you may ask? Because they are the ones that are called to something greater. They are the ones who recognize that we are different for a reason. We are meant to be a catalyst. People stare at you not because there's something wrong with you or because you're broken, but rather because you are here to make the world a better place. You are here to help bridge the gap from the old to the new. Leaders cannot be like everyone else, and they can see that in you. Maybe they feel triggered, but that's not your fault. That's not because there's something wrong with you, but because they see in you what they could be. And that's a little bit aggravating sometimes. But again, it's not because there's something wrong with you. Conscious, purpose-driven entrepreneurs are the ones who are committed, who know that they cannot rest until they quench that insatiable thirst that will not rest. It will not quit. You know what that is? It's your purpose. It may feel like a square peg in a round hole sometimes, but that's because we are here to move the human race forward. And like Steve Jobs said, they might call us the crazy ones, but that's okay. It's awesome to be a leader. The people who are crazy enough to believe that they can change the world are the ones who do. So if you're committed to truly achieving your highest potential, if you are ready to stop the cycle of distraction and numbing out and avoidance, the constant discomfort and dis-ease of knowing this is not all there is, and yet not being sure how to get yourself to do those things that you know you need to do to get out of that place. If you are committed to your highest potential and realigning to your original design, then I have an offer for you. I'm looking for soulmate clients who are action takers and truly committed to fulfilling their purpose. In 8 weeks or less, I'm going to transform a select group of conscious, purpose-driven entrepreneurs into the highest version of themselves, whole and healed. I'm going to personally identify the roots of your blocks that are holding you back and not only teach you how to heal yourself, but also teach you how to heal others with the trauma spotting through source tapping method, also known as TEST. I'm going to be transitioning to the term TEST very soon because it gets hard to say. If you're feeling like you know what you need to do, but you can't quite get to yourself to do it, this is for you. This is going to be life-changing, and I can promise you that. If your soul knows, and it will not ever let you rest until you step onto your life path or your purpose, this is for you. We're going to start in June. It's called the More Than Enough Mastermind. And it starts in the first week of June, June 6th, I believe. Is that right? Yes, June 6th. Remember the date. To mark the date, June 6th. Spots are limited because I can't take on too many people. I'm going to be training and we're going to be doing a lot of one-on-one work. We're going to do some group work and also individual work. So join us June 6th. I would love to see you there. And just remember, the world needs the gift that only you can offer. That's why you're here. That's why you have that yearning for something more. That is the unquenchable thirst. That is, as a seeker, what we seek. Now, it's time to heal the wounds that hold you back. I would love to see you there. Come join us June 6th. Namaste, my friends. I love you.